what's up everyone? It's Steve from Straight Fire Picks. We got best bets for NBA on Sunday, April 16th, 2023. We're going to have NBA player prop spreads, over-unders, money lines here for you today. We're going to have 3 picks that are great value bets for this Sunday NBA slate. Day 2 of the NBA playoffs. If you guys are new to the channel here today, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We are on the road to 7,000 subscribers. Make sure you guys hit that like button for me. It really does help me out. That is a big thing how you guys can help me. Quick reminder here at the channel, guys, that we are partnered with Prize Picks. Be sure to use our code SFP for 100% deposit match on your first deposit up to $100 on Prize Picks. Really is a great app, guys. It specializes in player props and things of that nature. You can put multiple picks into an entry to win a lot of money. It's a lot of fun to use. They're also running a special promo during the NBA playoffs. Each day of the NBA playoffs, you have a shot to win $1 million on Prize Picks by participating in their contest each day daily. So highly encourage you, like I said, to check that out. It's just an added perk right now with Prize Picks that you can take advantage of. Like I said, use our code SFP for that 100% deposit match. Be sure to also drop your favorite pick down below in the comment section. If you like a pick included in our comment capper section, just be sure to put a star or an asterisk next to your pick. And we'll include your pick in the video if it hits. Guys, we didn't have any comment cappers that hit that I saw in the comment section yesterday. But we do have a guest that I'd like to welcome back to the channel. We're bringing back Wanda, guys. We got the 3-0 sweep yesterday. We'd love to see it. Wanda, come here. Oh, yeah. That's the stuff right there. Woo! Woo! Oh, sorry, Wanda. That was just my passion. That's my passion. All right. We got the 3-0 sweep, though, guys. We had Al Horford under 9.5 points. He cashes this easy with 6. I believe he only shot the ball like 3 or 4 times. That's what we love to see. Then we had Donovan Mitchell over 39.5 PRAs. Once again, fairly easy cash. He finishes with over 50. And then we had Andrew Wiggins over 11.5 points. This one was just free. He cashed this by halftime. It was absolutely free. We love to see it. Got the 3-0 sweep. Great day at the channel overall yesterday. We only went 1-2 in Major League Baseball, so we went 4-2 across the channel yesterday, but we cashed day 1 of our ladder challenge as well. Guys, make sure you're following us on all of our social media platforms, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. I put up our 10K ladder challenge. Like I said, we hit day 1 yesterday. We're running plus 200s odds parlays for 7 days to get to $10,000. We hit day 1. It's hard to hit them, but you know it's fun to do. We started with $10 yesterday. We're rolling that over into today. It was just MLB yesterday. I might have a splash of MLB and NBA today, so stay tuned to that. I'll have that out probably around noon on YouTube Shorts. I'll post it at some point on our Twitter, on our Instagram, and on our TikTok. So I put it in multiple places. Like I said, overall, great day at the channel, though. 4-2 on our plays overall, and we cashed day 1 of our ladder challenge. So feeling good, guys. Let's keep that good energy going, right? Let's keep it going. Let's keep making some money. That's what we want to do. Finally feeling good here at the channel. So let's get right after it today, guys. Let's get into our picks here. At number 1, we are going with Ja Morant over 42.5 PRAs here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Minus 106 odds here on FanDuel. Guys, I think this is just a spot here. Grizzlies coming out at home. Game 1 versus the Lakers. I think Ja Morant's going to look to make a statement. Obviously, anytime you play the Lakers, there's just more meaning to it. Just like when you play the Knicks. We talked about with Donovan Mitchell yesterday. It worked out. And Ja Morant here, 3 out of 3 his last 3 games versus the Los Angeles Lakers at home with logs at 59, 53, and 47. That's an average of 53 PRAs per game. So obviously we love to see that. I think here, especially in game 1, he's going to log some heavy minutes. Grizzlies got to win this game. You got to win game 1 at home. And I think, obviously Ja will play big minutes. He'll play very well. And I expect him to dominate. I expect him to go over this line. Great matchup on the season for him. Lakers here allowing the 2nd most points to point guards, the 16th most rebounds, and the 10th most assists. So overall, it's a very solid matchup for him. I think he'll be able to take advantage of that. Obviously, some different factors with the Lakers. D'Angelo Russell came over from Minnesota. He's now the point guard for the Lakers. So we might see D-Ross playing against Morant a little bit. I did want to factor that information in, so I did. I looked that up. Morant, 2 out of his last 3 to this line versus D'Angelo Russell during the regular season with logs of 48, 35, and 46. So I like seeing that. Obviously, he still has success versus D-Ross. It doesn't really change a lot for him. And also here, Ja Morant last year at the playoffs at home was very good. He went over this line in 4 out of his last 5 home playoff games with logs of 63, 53, 52, 42 on the hook, and 44. So the only one he missed, he was on the hook. So he was right there once again. And I think here, like I said, in a good matchup, I definitely obviously love this. Lakers here, 12th in defensive efficiency. They're really not a terrible defensive team, but like I said, as far as defending the point guard position, they haven't really done it very well all year. So, love it there, guys. For our number one pick, we're going Ja Morant, over 42.5 PRAs here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Minus 106 odds here on FanDuel. Okay, guys, and at number two, we're going with Chris Middleton, under 5.5 assists here for the Milwaukee Bucks. Minus 104 odds here on FanDuel. So yeah, guys, I love this. Obviously, we know the deal with Middleton a little bit. You know, he's kind of coming back from injury. He came back a few months ago. It's great to see him back, obviously, on the floor. I mean, he's been back, you know, a lot of the season now, but really started playing more minutes towards the end of the season. I don't think the Bucks are going to want to run him into the ground, right? He's not going to play 40-plus minutes like he used to back in the heyday. I think you got to protect Chris Middleton here. This is a 1 versus an 8 seed. You know, Bucks are the 1 seed, so could very easily see the Bucks pull away in this game anyway, but if you look at statistically speaking, this really lines up very good for us. Middleton here, 4 out of his last 5 to the under to finish the season, which we like seeing that. 14 out of his last 25 playoff games to the under as well, including 3 out of his last 4 under versus the Miami Heat in the playoffs. So they played a series, it was 2 years ago versus the Heat, and he went under this line in 3 out of 4 games. And honestly, like I said, that's when he was playing more minutes. I expect him to have less minutes in this series than he did in that one. During the regular season, he's also under in 5 out of his last 6 versus the Miami Heat during the regular season, so we like seeing that as well. For the year, Chris Middleton averaged 8.1 potential assists per game. So that means he would need to convert 75% of his assists, of his potential assists to cash this line. That's kind of a high number if you really think about it. And here the Heat, you know, despite the struggles that they've had, they still are a pretty solid defensive team. They ranked 8th in defensive efficiency this year. Allowed the 14th fewest assists in the NBA, so it's not too bad overall. And I think here, like I said, in the playoffs, it tightens up even more. Guys are playing harder. You know, we saw some of that in day 1 of the playoffs where the scoring just slows way down, and you're just seeing a lot of misses just because things get tight. There's a lot more meaning to these games. So shot making is not quite as easy as during the regular season, obviously. So, and like I said, the biggest thing I think I'm looking at is 2 things, right? The Miami Heat defensively, pretty solid overall. The trends there, great for Middleton versus the Heat. And also the minutes reduction, I think, is the biggest thing I'm looking at here. Looking at Chris Middleton playing about 30 to 33 minutes is what I expect, which is under what he used to play. He used to play up, you know, near 40 range. I'm not expecting him to play in that range. I'm really not. I think he'll play less than that, and for good reason, honestly. You don't want to overwork him early in the playoffs, especially versus an 8 seed at home. I think the Bucks should run away with this, and Middleton, you know, should be able to rest. So, love it there for our number 2 pick, guys. We're going Chris Middleton, under 5.5 assists here for the Milwaukee Bucks. Minus 104 odds here on FanDuel. Okay, and finally at number 3, we're rolling with Russell Westbrook, over 31.5 PRAs here for the Los Angeles Clippers. Minus 105 odds here on FanDuel. So, guys, last 9 games here without Paul George. Russell Westbrook is over in 5 of those 9 games, including 3 out of 4 on the road without Paul George. So we like seeing that. He's also over in 4 out of his last 5 playoff games with logs of 42, 54, 48, 27, 35. Now, obviously, the situation's way different. His last playoff series, he played with the Wizards versus the Sixers, I believe. And those were the games he posted there where he was obviously more the lead dog. But here, obviously, with no Paul George in the lineup, he is more obviously relevant in that starting lineup for the Clippers. It's him and Kawhi Leonard. He has to play well for them to win. He really needs to put up a big game for them to have a chance. I think the Clippers will be close in this game. If you have my thoughts on a spread pick for this game, I would take the Clippers 7.5. I'm not going to make that an official play, but that is definitely where I'd lean. The plus 7.5 is very juicy there on the Clippers. I just don't trust the Suns to cover that number, to be honest with you. But we'll see how it plays out. Suns here, this is a pretty solid matchup versus point guards as far as versus the Suns. Suns allowing the 8th most points to point guards, the 14th most rebounds, and the fewest assists. Now, as far as that goes, that's obviously not the greatest, but they allow, like I said, the 8th most points and the 14th most rebounds. That's really what I'm focused on there. And obviously, Russ is going to get his assist, especially, you know, when he has to handle the ball more. No Paul George, like I said. He has cashed this line in 4 out of his last 6 games versus the Phoenix Suns. 4 of those on the road with logs of 41, 29, 36, 17, 37, 35. Now, I wanted to make sure this is relevant. So all 6 of those games were when he was with either the Lakers or the Clippers, which I consider pretty similar situations, right? Russell Westbrook was playing in a very similar role with both teams. So, like I said, I think he's going to have a big game. I think he's going to play big minutes. He's still got a very quick first step. I think he can get by Chris Paul. If Chris Paul tries to guard him, I don't think it's going to work out well for him at all. I think Westbrook could get to the basket and get by him. And he could set up his teammates. And really, part of it is you just got to hope Russell's not having one of those nights where he's throwing it off the side of the backboard or throwing passes into the stands. The dude has great ability, but sometimes he does make you wonder. But relying on him here in Game 1, I think there's a lot of motivation for him to prove the haters wrong. I really love Russ as a player. When he's locked in, he's obviously great at what he does. And I think he gets it done for us here. So, love it there for our number 3 pick. We're going Russell Westbrook over 31.5 PRAs here for the Los Angeles Clippers. Minus 105 odds here on FanDuel. Okay, guys, that's going to do it for our picks. If you enjoyed the content, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. I know it was a little bit of a goof at the beginning. I just wanted to have some fun. It's been a while since we've had a day like today. It's our first sweep in a hot minute, so I'm excited. I feel like we're getting that energy back. I want to bring that energy back. Put that energy down in the chat. Let's get it rolling. Straight Fire Nation, let's get it rolling. We need to get on a crazy run here. We need to get this rolling and make some money. So, hope you guys like the content. Like I said, drop a like and a subscribe. Make sure you guys like the video. That helps me out a lot. Follow us on social media. Check us out later for about noon for our ladder challenge. I'll be posting that up. And also, we should have a baseball best bets video out as well sometime in the morning, which I should have it pinned at the end of this video. Other than that, it's going to do it for me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. We'll catch you next time. Peace out.